Exercise 1. The graph below shows the amount of time a person can shower with a certain amount of water. Can you determine by looking at the graph whether the length of the shower is proportional to the number of gallons of water? Explain how you know. So if we're just looking at this picture and trying to decide if it's proportional, we have to keep in mind the two characteristics that the graph must have. It must be straight, and it must go through that 0, 0 point, which this graph is straight and does go through 0, 0. So, answer would be yes. The graph is straight and goes through 0, 0. Our next question. How long can a person shower with 15 gallons of water? And how long can a person shower with 60 gallons of water? All right, so we're looking at 15 gallons of water. So if we go back to our graph, we notice that gallons is on the bottom. So gallons would be our x value. So I'm looking for the point that has an x value of 15. And then we're also going to look for a graph with an x value of 30. So this y value would tell us how long they can shower. So I'm going to go back to my graph. I'm going to try to zoom in just a little bit here. All right, so if we go over, I notice that these are counting by 5, so 5, 10, 15. So this point right here would be that first point. So it'd be 5 minutes. So my point would be 15:5. So the answer to this first one would be 5 minutes. And then we're going to go up here to 60 and all the way up, and they have us a dot there as well. So if we follow that over, it is 20. So this point would be 20, so 20 minutes. Yeah. All right, our next question. What are the coordinates of point A? Oop, let's zoom back out, sorry. I'll put that last part back there, just make sure you get it. Okay. What are the coordinates of point A? Describe point A in the context of the problem. So if we go back to our graph, maybe I'll remember to zoom back out this time. I'm going to zoom in here so we can see point A a little better. All right, so point A is right here. It's this green dot. So here's 20, 25, 30, and then up to 10. So our coordinates would be 30, 10. Let me zoom back out. So this means, remember, our x is down here on the bottom, which is gallons. So this is gallons, and this is minutes. So we could say a 10-minute shower would use 30 gallons of water. Okay. Can you use the graph to identify the unit rate? So in our lesson we talked about when we have the unit rate, that's the 0.1 comma r, and that y value is our unit rate. So let's look at our graph and see if we can find that point. So now if these had counted by 1, we could guess that, but we can't find that 1, so we're going to have to do a little more calculating. So we could take any point on this graph and get an x and a y coordinate from it and use that to find our unit rates or our k value. So I'm going to use the point we just found, our point A, which was the 30, 10. So we're going to use the point 30, 10. So this is our x and this is our y. So to find our K value, we do y divided by x. So for this problem, that would be 10 over 30, which simplifies down to 1/3. So our unit rate would be 1/3. Write an equation to represent the relationship between the number of gallons of water used and the length of a shower. So remember, our general form of our equation for proportional relationships is y equals k times x. And in our previous problem, we found that k was equal to 1/3. So our equation would be y equals 1/3 x.